Oh, God, that was marvellous, wasn't it?
Well, it was all right, but it's a bit hard on me bum.
Whose round is it then? Oh, home at last, are we? I've been worried sick.
Leave it out, Dad. Have you been here since tea time?
Where you been all tarted up like that?
I've been to the chip shop.
Like that?
I told you I was going to the opera with Charlie.
Opera? A load of rubbish. Don't let them baritone voices fool you. They're all puffs.
That's the bad, Dad.
Typical of your new knob friend to take you there. Giving your ideas above your station, leading you up the garden.
That's where it was. Covent Garden. We had a box all to ourselves. I felt like Anne and Mark.
What was it, a horse box?
Oh, very droll. If you must know, it was very controversial. It was about this black geezer seeing his girlfriend, Desdemona.
Desdemona? Oh, you've been to Madame Butterfly, have you? I know. It's about this Chinese bint and a sailor. He puts her in the club and then he does a runner.
Yeah, well, Desdemona ain't in Madame Butterfly. She's in Othello. Look, Shakespeare.
Otello, it says here. Bleeding printers missed out the H, see that? Anyway, it ain't Shakespeare. Look, it's Verdi.
No, Dad. Verdi copped the plot from Shakespeare. A bit like West Side Stories taken from Romeo and Juliet. Fat lot, you know.
Well, I know about opera. My old man, your grandfather, used to pull up the curtain at the Wood Green Empire. Take you somewhere posh for dinner after the opera, did he?
Oh, yeah. La Fontana. Oh, it was lovely. Malcolm Allison was only a couple of tables along, you know.
Well, I knew he wouldn't be at Main Road.
I had duck à l'orange with petit pois and pomme allumettes.
With what?
Chips and peas.
You know what you was doing, don't you? You was feeding off the sweat and toil of your own class. And him, a member of the Mother of Parliament. We are paying him to pleasure himself in the flesh pots. Do you realise that? We pay him.
Yeah, well, we pay your dough and all, don't we? So you can go up the rubber dub and drink yourself silly all day. It's Astrid and me pays the tax round here, you know. You've never done a day's work in your life.
I ain't never had a chance under this government. Blokes like this Charles ain't interested in the working class.
I'm working class. And he's interested in me.
I don't know what he wants from you. Well, I do know what he wants from you. He's had it once and now he wants it again. Listen, my girl. He's nothing more than a high-class yobbo. He'll take you up there, and when he feels like it, he'll drop you like £10 a carrot. You mark my words, Lorraine, there's them and us.
Oh, God help us, you sound just like Brian.
Now, don't knock your Brian, he's a good lad. Always pays his round. Took you to Benidorm, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, Benidorm. We spent the first 2 days at Gatwick Airport. Gets to Spain, finds out Ipswich is playing Real Madrid, and I don't see him for 4 days. Then to top it all, the hotel next door fell down.
Well, at least Brian's one of your own kind.
Dad, there's no such thing these days. I mean, take Prince Charles and the 3 degrees.
And has he had him round Buckhouse for a cuppa?
Oh, he took me to the opera, didn't he?
Oh, yeah, in a private box, hid from the public view. Nah, for him, you'll be a nice bit on the side. Couple of months, he'll have you tucked away in a bijou flat in West Kem with a velvet bathroom and mirrors on the bedpost. Never meet none of his mates.
Oh, really? Well, if you must know, tomorrow he's take me to the House of Commons.
House of Commons?
For lunch. With his mates. Here. If I bump into the Minister of Employment, I'll see if he can fix you up.
You will not.
Morning, Nicky.
Usual, sir?
No, thank you, Moat. I think I'll have a Bloody Mary. You haven't seen a young lady arrive, have you?
Could you describe her, sir?
I wouldn't have to if you'd seen her. You'd have noticed.
Were you having lunch with her, sir?
I am, yes.
I'm afraid you chose the wrong day, sir.
Why, it's not the cottage pie, is it?
No, sir. But, your prospective father-in-law, Sir Richard, has put in one of his rare appearances. Just behind you, sir.
Charles?
Morning, Sir Richard.
I was saying to Sibylla only last night, we don't see enough of Charles.
Yeah, well, I have been under savage pressure, Sir Richard.
All work and no play, that kind of thing. She seemed upset that you had to cancel the opera last night.
Yeah, well, I had to do another draft of my private member's bill.
Everything's tickety-boo with you and her, is it?
Oh, yes, sir. Everything's fine.
Now, look here. Why don't we have a spot of lunch?
Well,
Charlie!
Good heavens, a socialist.
Hello, Charlie. Sorry, I was a bit late getting out the laundrette. It was chaos. You should have been there, mate. One of the machines exploded. There was bubbles everywhere, and some poor soul's washing's halfway to Victoria by now.
Oh. You going to introduce me, Charles?
Miss Watts is a constituent, Sir Richard. As you know, my door is always open.
So it would seem.
Miss Watts has a problem with a proposed motorway going through her widowed mother's back garden. So I'm afraid I'll have to say no to lunch.
Very well. Some other time.
Who was he, then? The one you couldn't wait to drag me away from?
Oh, he's no one you'd know.
Oh, like that, is it? No one I'd know. Too up there for me, is he?
No, of course it isn't, Lorraine. It's simply that Sir Richard is one of the most influential voices on the 1922 committee, and I would guess that the last thing he wants to hear about in the world are your adventures in a Pimlico laundrette.
Charlie, in the cold light of day, mate, you're a bit sorry you asked me here, ain't you?
Look, I am not going to have a row with you in the strangest bar of the House of Commons.
Well, I feel like a row, so how about you and me nipping over to the ABC in the Strand?
Do forgive me, Charles. There is a weighty matter I must discuss with you.
This is Hugh Tapper. This is Lorraine Watts. She's a friend of mine.
How do you do?
I ain't a friend. I'm a constituent.
Oh, really, Miss Watts? Did you vote for our side?
Oh, yeah, true blue me.
Then Charles has a great deal to thank you for. As you may know, he has a tiny majority.
Well, you have known him longer than I have.
In fact, I triumphed against massive odds. It was a three-cornered fight.
Charles, this is rather grave. It's the bike, Charles. He's acting up on the potato thing. He slipped the word to Willie that if you and I are to abstain, he'll definitely blow the whistle on the butter mountain. And you know what that means?
Yeah.
Blimey, I'm glad somebody does.
Of course, that may bring the edible fats lobby galloping out of the woodwork.
Damn it!
Precisely.
Looks like the bike's run amok.
Hang on, who's the bike?
The bike, oh, that's Mike Evans. He's a fellow backbencher. They call him Mike the Bike because he belts down Birdcage Walk every morning on his Suzuki.
What's he doing?
Well, he's trying to torpedo a vital project that Hugh and I have been working on for ages.
Then he can. The man's quite unscrupulous.
Here, you don't think he's trying it on, do you? Like last night.
Last night?
Yeah. When Iago bluffs Othello, but Desdemona's knocking off the other geezer. Well, you know what happened then.
No, I'm sorry, I've quite forgotten. I haven't read it since O-level.
He only bleeding throttles her, doesn't he? Then he finds out it was all a big get-up. No, if I was you, I'd tell the bike to go stick it right up his Honda.
Suzuki.
Do you know, Charles, I think Miss Watts might have a point. Suppose we did call his bluff. What could the bike actually do?
Back pedal.
Thank you very much. In feminae veritas. It was a great pleasure to meet you.
That was a master stroke, darling. A fig for the animal fats lobby and balls to the bike. Mo, can we have a bottle of champagne?
Oh, it's champagne now, is it? Now that you know I've got a brain in my head. A minute ago, you didn't want to be seen with me.
Yes, well, there is a reason for that.
My dad was right about your lot. You make my Brian look like Sir Walter Riley. Well, you can keep your champagne. As far as I'm concerned, you can stick it up your edible fats.
Your champagne, sir.
My dear Charles, Lorraine was bound to take offence. We invited to lunch at the House of Commons, and when the poor girl turns up, we virtually try and hide her under the table. Really is appalling behaviour.
Yes, but I behaved very badly towards Sibylla.
Well, very good. You see, the great thing about bad behaviour is to share it out. A little boorishness here, a little infidelity there.
The one thing that galls me is that you behave twice as badly, twice as often, and always seem to get away with it.
Ah, yes, but you see, I've got no ambition. That's a secret, my dear fellow, ambition. If you haven't got it, no one's going to take it away from you, are they? Now, my father was a backbencher for 30 years. Kept his head down. When he finally died, no one noticed for 3 years. Thought he'd gone on holiday.
Freddie, when you spend the night, I wish you wouldn't always drink my best brandy.
Sorry, old chap. Next time, leave out the second best. Oh, I say, here's a colourless little article in the Hickey column.
Yeah, well, I refuse to read the columns. I have nobody interesting in them at all.
Yes, well, I think you will in this case. What dashing backbencher spends his evenings playing with TV's water biscuit girl while Sibylla burns? And what will Sir Richard say? Watch this space.
It's me and Lorraine.
Yes, twice in 1 week in the gossip columns. Move over, Roddy and Bianca.
What if Sibylla sees this?
Deny it. A woman will never believe what she doesn't wish to believe.
That's her. I know that ring anywhere. 2 quick stabs.
Now, Charles, if she accuses you, admit nothing. I mean, be indignant. Accuse her of something.
Right. Oh, darling, what a lovely surprise.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Morning, Sibylla.
Freddie, would you mind awfully leaving Charles and I alone for a moment?
Yes, but I do have rather a full day. Remember, Charles, admit nothing.
Well, Charles, I suppose you're going to tell me it's all a pack of lies, deny everything and admit absolutely nothing.
Certainly not. I deny that very strongly.
Then it's true, you admit it.
No, I admit absolutely nothing.
I'm sorry, what is it exactly that you deny?
Whatever it is you're suggesting.
I'm suggesting, Charles, that you're still seeing this girl, Lorraine.
Oh, you don't believe the gossip columns, do you? They're all tittle-tattle. Frankly, I'm shocked you even read them.
Oh, well, I don't. Daddy does.
Daddy does. I mean, Daddy did. What did Daddy say?
Don't worry, darling. I told Daddy it was nothing more than tittle-tattle. I'm not a fool, and I'm fully prepared to be big about this. I do realise that you work extremely hard.
I have been under savage pressure.
Yes, and that this girl is nothing more than a flash in the pan. A spot of light relief after the considerable burdens of office. Oh. I said to Daddy, even if Charles did take her to the opera instead of me, it's not important.
Oh, how very understanding of you.
Then you admit it.
What?
And you took her to lunch at the house yesterday, flaunting her in front of God knows how many members. You worm. Well, Charles, there are plenty more fish in the sea than you. And tastier fish, I might add.
Well, for the oldest trick in the book, Albin.
Oh, Freddie, I was hoping for a bit of support from you.
Charles, in the last 24 hours, you have had 2 women positively dueling for your affections, and somehow you've managed to blow them both out of the window. Really is very ingenious.
Sibylla means a great deal to me, and so does Lorraine.
What are you going to do about it, old thing?
I shall be positive. I shall do what every red-blooded Englishman would do in the same situation. I shall grovel.
OK, darling, up here, love. Smashing. Hand on the chin. Oh, yes, I like it. Now give me anything you like.
How's the angle of the tip for?
Oh, that's all right, love, that's all right. Right, that'll do. Take a break.
Oh, cheers.
How's your love life?
Oh, don't ask.
Bad as that, is it?
Worse. How's yours?
Mine's non-existent.
Oh, dear.
All right to come in?
Yes, mate, we're having a break. Come in.
Oh, hello, Guy. What on earth are you doing here?
I had to see you, didn't I?
How do you know where I was?
Astrid. Surprised?
Well, I would be a bit surprised, wouldn't I? I mean, I haven't heard of you for 3 weeks.
Overtime.
That'll be the day. Nice, is she?
Who?
That bit up the dry cleaners. Every time I go in there, she looks daggers at me.
Well, don't know that I'm prepared to comment about that.
Oh, blimey, true love.
This is what I want to comment about. TV's water biscuits, girl. That's you. And who's this geezer, dashing backbencher?
This going to get personal?
It could do her, love. Can you give us half a jiff?
Do you know I've suddenly come over all thirsty?
Well, me mates would have seen this by now. What does that make me then, eh? Every time I go in the pub, it'll be nudge, nudge. Do you think I can hold me head up at White Hart Lane?
Not if you've had your usual skinful, no.
What do you mean?
Look, I haven't heard a dicky bird from you since the third round at Swindon when you took your jacket out the cleaners to get the sick off.
I thought you and me had an understanding.
Oh, yeah. You do as you like while I sit at home like a nun. Well, I've met someone civilised for a change.
Tory MP? You call that civilised?
When did you last take me to the opera?
Opera?
Come to think of it, when did you last take me to the pictures? 3 years ago. You, me and 6 of your mates all bombed out their tiny little minds. And why? Because Spurs have got fogged off.
Look, Laura, I'm talking about you and me. I mean, ain't we going to get married?
Married? You never mentioned it before.
Well, in 5 or 6 years' time. Down the line. But listen, this week we'll go to pictures, right? Saturday. West End.
What's the matter? Ain't Spurs playing?
Oh, we'll go to the match first.
Well, I'm sorry. I might not be able to make that. My MP's taking me to point at Chipping Sodbury.
Point to point? You tell this geezer that if I sees him face to face, I'm going to stick one on him, right on his old school tie, and you can tell him Brian Sweeney said that.
Anything you say, boy.
Well, now that's cleared up, I'm willing to be magnanimous and take you to lunch.
You've never taken me to lunch before. Well, where's it going to be? The Savoy?
Yeah, let's not go mad. There's a takeaway pizza next door.
Hang on, love. I'll check with Alex, all right?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Is Lorraine Watts here by any chance?
Yeah, she'll be out in a minute.
Oh, good. I'll wait then. Are you a photographer?
Might, I wouldn't mind, would you?
What?
Being a photographer. Where's the game, innit, eh? Ain't much in taking a few snapshots, is there? You got all those beautiful birds cavorting around you in various states of undress, eh?
I rather think there's a little more to it than that.
Well, I don't know. I ain't had no training and I takes a good picture. Here, cop this. I took that one on Euston Station when we come back from seeing Man United. That's my mate Terry on the right, the one resisting arrest.
Oh, yes, it's very good, the composition.
Yeah, here's another one. I took that one down by the river at Southwark. Look at the light over that brewery.
Yeah, every frame a Rembrandt.
What's your game then?
I play squash twice a week at the RAC.
I mean, how'd you earn your scratch?
Oh, well, in point of...
Oh, good God.
Hello, Lorraine.
You two introduced yourselves, yeah?
No, we haven't. My name's Charles
Well, Fotherby. He's the photographer.
You're the photographer?
Yes, he is. Ain't you, Charlie?
Yes, I am.
You might have said, mate. I feel a bit of a nerd going on about my own humble efforts.
No, no, no. I think your talent should be developed. Oh, pun intended.
Very witty, Squire.
I'll have to elbow lunch then, Bri, as Charlie's here, like.
Oh. Here, hang on. I thought you said that Alex was a photographer.
Oh, he is. It's just that you always have two, see? In case one has heart attack. A bit like pilots.
Yes,
So on your bike, Bri. I'll give you a bell, love, all right?
OK, see you Saturday. Yeah, and don't forget what I told you. Because if I clap eyes on this geezer, here what? Wallop. Nice to meet you, Squire.
What was all that about, then?
How did you know where I was?
Well, I called your flat and your foreign friend answered.
Oh, thanks a bunch, Astrid. Remind me to poison your yoghurt.
I came round here to explain something. The other day you thought I behaved like a snob. Well, I'm not a snob. I'd know if I was, and I'm not.
Well, good for you.
Snobbery cuts both ways, you know.
And what do you mean by that?
Well, that bloke was obviously a friend of yours and you didn't see fit to introduce me. What's the matter? I feel positively prehistoric.
Leave it out, Charlie. That was the boyfriend, Brian. If he'd have clocked who you were, he'd have tied a knot in your neck.
I see. Discretion being the better half sort of thing.
He'd seen Icky, see? Got that dead needle. It wasn't that I was embarrassed by you.
I wasn't embarrassed by you either. The chap I didn't introduce you to was Sir Richard. He's Sybilla's father.
Oh, the fiancé. Tit for tat, eh? I suppose you're going to marry this Sibylla then?
Well, it's always been on the cards. I'm very fond of her.
But have you ever told her that you love her?
I don't think I've even told her I liked her. And what about you? Are you smitten by this Brian bloke?
Smitten? Oh, I don't know if I'm smitten. He's just always been me bloke. Here, you don't think we could manoeuvre him and Sibylla together? It'd solve a lot of problems.
It's a rather unlikely liaison.
You seeing her later then?
No. She's left. This happens fairly regularly. She usually goes down to the country and mucks out her stallion. It tends to make her feel better.
Then let's go out. Only this time it's my whack. You took me to the opera in the House of Commons. Now I'll show you something different.
OK, what?
Well, we start with a couple of jars in the Southwark, a takeaway Chinese, and we'll end up at the Dogs in Catford. How's that sound?
Quite dreadful. And I can't wait.
All of my life, I seem to be waiting for half of a chance with someone like you. Now that you're asking, half of me saying